Hello, hello, hello. How are we all doing? Ah, I forgot. I washed them. They feel taut and new and inflexible. Right, it's fixed setup race here at Circuito de Jerez. We're on the last day, and then we're on a new track which I've not checked out yet. So we'll see what that is. Maybe at the end of this session. If not, we'll check it out in the next session. Right, we've got a couple minutes / seconds left until the session is done, and then we'll be into the race. Only 44 people registered, which is quite low for F4. I suppose it is a very weird time in the day to be racing on a Monday. So yeah. Although there's still someone very quick in here. 40.9 is a very, very quick lap time. Look at that understeer because the tyres are cold. Why does it all feel delayed? Right. Race is about to start, so let's go into the race session. Right. I just figured out my exit button must get pressed about 10 times more than every other button on here. Obviously, the mic button gets pressed occasionally. The delta split time gets pressed occasionally. The wipers, as in the tear-off visors, get pressed. The damage button gets pressed. The only one that doesn't get pressed, to be fair, is the button flash, the quit button, and the OK. I can't actually remember what OK does. But you got to think, yo, how you doing? Hi, buddy. Super helpful video on haptics. Fantastic. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you do end up getting those haptics, or if you already have them, and what you think of them. Obviously, I've just loaded into the Circuito de Jerez, so I haven't even set a lap yet. So let's try and get up to speed before the race starts. 8.7k iRacing, Jesus Christ! I didn't realise Bjorn was in here. Oh shit! Too busy looking at the standings. Okay, so we've got some quite highly rated drivers in here. So, can you use the haptics on the TLCM pedals? The only way you'd be able to do it, you'd have to spend, I think it's almost about, getting the whole thing, maybe near £200 to get 2 haptic reactors, to get the power supply, and to get the control box from the P1000 pedals. And then you'd need to get some kind of 3D print. I'm not sure if someone's 3D printed some mounts for those yet. You might be able to find a source online that will do it for you, but it's pretty niche. So the answer is you could, possibly, in theory, but it's not going to be an easy bolt-on. Obviously, if you get Simagic pedals, then they come with the mounts to fit them. Well, at least the P1000s do. I think the P2000s you need to buy separate mounts. I know that's really kind of shit news because it means you need to spend either loads of money to get them, or change peripherals, which is again loads of money. And sometimes sim racing is a bit like that, just like in the real world. The more money you've got, the better chance you've got of winning. Same in real life racing. It's a bit of a shame, but I want everyone to know I've got these. I love them. They are fantastic, and I feel like I've got an advantage over a lot of people in iRacing because of them. But saying that, there's still people that are a second quicker than me, so they're not the be-all and end-all. But yeah, they add a lot to my experience. It makes sim racing a lot more enjoyable because I don't feel like I'm driving in the dark nearly as much with the reactors on the pedals. Right, going into qualifying now, so I'm gonna try and focus Try and get these tyres nice and warm. Get ready for the quali lap. I feel like my volume's down a little bit. Look how wide that is. Horrible. Maybe my volume is down slightly. No, it's not. It's 100. Right. Need to focus now. Okay. I'll check out that message after I've set a lap in qualifying, but I think you said you understand, and let me know if you can get those haptics on your pedals. I really think they are amazing. For driving this F4 car, so much detail in that throttle pedal. It's really really vital to driving at the limit. Okay, first lap round Jerez for at least a day, so let's try and make it count.
Green, green, green.
Right, don't want the delta.
Okay, here comes your first.
There we go. That was almost an off track. Keep it nice and tight. Okay, I don't think this is the best lap so far, but there's not been any massive problems. I reckon we're about 3 and a bit tenths off our best lap. A bit wide through there. A bit too hard on the brakes. Not a terrible run, but it's definitely not my best lap. Right, I'll check out the delta onto the straight. A bit slow out the last corner as well. I won't check out the delta. I reckon we're 7 tenths off. That's going to be a 0.8. 0.5. Wow, fastest lap. 0.6. Callan Chin. Right, let me focus on this lap, see if we can go quicker. Keep it tight. That's a nice line, I think. Wow, I can't believe someone's 9 tenths quicker. Don't go wide, don't go wide. Off track. Fuck's sake. We were slightly up on our last time. Oh, we got an off track there anyway. Yeah, once I knew I had that off track, I ruined the lap. That was it. But yeah, we were a tenth up between the first and second sector. That's a shame. That's a shame. I mean, a tenth isn't that much. Alright. We'll let you know if I manage to use them once. Yeah, so I don't know how much or how easy it's going to be able to fit something onto the back of the TLCMs. I know roughly what they look like. And I'm not sure there's too much space to mount stuff in the back. But you were going well on that second. Yeah. Yeah, just a tiny little off track. Look how far we come down. So we went from 2nd place to 7th. That extra temp would have put us in 6th. And another 2 or 3 temps. Yeah, if we went 3 temps quicker, that would have put us into 3rd. So this is a relatively competitive lobby. Someone's got 8.7k iRacing. Ridiculous. Right. Let's just see if we can improve one of these sectors. I know it's not going to matter, but rather than waiting in the pits. Yeah, you have to go onto maybe a few forums on Facebook and do a little digging online for some Simagic haptic mounts for TLCM pedals. Yeah, no, that's not quick. Budget. Okay. Well, you know what? 7th is a good place to start. It'll be interesting racing. And the thing is with qualifying 3rd is you know everyone behind is going to be all over you because they're slightly quicker and you've only managed to sneak in that lap. But saying that, I've done a 40.9, so I could be in 3rd. Just couldn't pull it out with no practice. Right, session should be pretty much done now. Let me go into the pits. Right, we've got a minute left. So results-wise, Kalanchen, Javier Sagrera. I know the name Yuhao. Oh, Bjorn's just put in a quicker lap. He is very quick. So I don't know if you guys use this. I don't know if I'll be able to open it in time. But there's an app called Garage 61. My PC's gonna be crying right now. So it takes all your telemetry data. So where's my fastest lap? Is that my fastest lap? I think 41.1 is my quickest lap. So for example, what you can do is you can go into your race. You can see your lap times and quali. Laps missing, results may be wrong. Looks like your temperature part of the session was missing. That's annoying. Anyway, I know I did that 41.1, and then you can go on to analyze, and you can analyze that against other sessions that you've done. So this is against one of my previous times, a 42.0. I was comparing it against someone that did a 40.817. You can get rid of this time, but what you can do is you can see on this graph here, this visualizes where the time gain and where the time loss is. And then that will relate to us. So I want to check out this corner here. You can check out the brake traces, you can check out the throttle, the speed coming into the corner, everything. It's all really interesting information. Yeah, I would show you some more, but we don't actually have... Yeah, we're on the grid. So I'll close that down and we'll go onto the grid. Anyway, the reason I brought that up is Bjorn uses Garage 61. And
estimated strength of field is 2,348.
Quite a high strength of field. Yeah, so what you can do is you can see other people.
Opportunities.
You can see other people's setups on there. Now people can choose to hide their setups if they want, but Bjorn, for example, doesn't really hide his setups. So you can just grab his setup straight from there. You can compare it to the ones you've got. You can save them on Garage 61, and it will save straight into iRacing. So you can pull it straight in. Right. Let's get a good start.
Green, green, green.
Oh, guy on the left didn't get a good start at all. I don't really want to go 3 wide into it.
You're on the right, 3 wide. Car on your left, 2 wide. Clear on the left. Left side. Clear.
Oh, someone's had a spin. Right, that's fantastic for us, up into 5th. Is that 2 positions gained already? Didn't even do anything, just a nice clean launch of the line. This should be a nice move down here. Come on, give me the slipstream.
Left side. Clear on the left. Left side. Clear on the left. Left side. Clear.
He went very wide there. We've got a bit of a squirrely exit, but we're fine. Up into 4th, great start. Guy in front's gone a bit wide. Guy behind's had a horrible corner. Right. I hate it when it goes this dark. Feels hard to see. Gap to the guy in front, 1 second. Let's bring it down. Is it Bjorn? Was Bjorn one of the people that had an off? Yeah, it must have been Bjorn that went off. Ah, how unfortunate. Right, gap in front, still 1 second. Gap behind, 0.9. Guys in first, second, really fighting. It's going to slow them down, and hopefully the guy behind them as well. Bit of a slide coming out there. Right, pulling away from the guy behind by a tenth. So, nothing too special. Oh, big slide coming into this corner. We didn't kill enough speed. We've absolutely ruined my exit onto the main straight. We're going to come under pressure by the end of it. That was really stupid. Guys in the top 3 having a big fight. Bjorn went off. Yeah, that's unfortunate for Bjorn. Right, gap behind, 0.9. Okay. Keeping it nice. Outbroke myself. That is so bad.
They say you cut the course.
I did cut the course.
Give up the time game.
Didn't really gain time, but fair enough. Where am I giving up this time?
Left side. Clear on the left.
Right.
Left side.
That's the time giving up. I think I've left myself in a decent spot to be able to come straight back past. But that felt like I lost a lot more than a second.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Stay on the right.
Guy on my left looked like he's lagging an awful lot.
Stay on the right. Still there, hold your line. Still there.
What the fuck?
Clear on the left.
Jesus Christ. Sorry, I'm not really commentating much. I'm struggling at the minute to keep up with what's going on. Right. Gap to leaders, 3.7. Gap to behind, half a second. Need to keep my head down. Oh, I hate those moments. Yeah, trust me, I'm not actually sure why that happened.
T1, just set the fastest lap. 40.9.
Don't run wide. Okay. Okay. Fourth is a good finish here, but it's going to be a really boring race if we just stay fourth. So, gap in front's now 4 seconds. Need to get head down. Don't drift wide, don't drift wide, don't drift wide. Guy behind's 0.3 seconds behind. Okay. Nice exit, better exit than me.
There's an incident behind.
Oh, okay, behind. Stresses me out. There's an incident behind. Come on, carry the speed. God, the guys in front are so quick. Okay, good speed through there. No.
There's an incident behind.
Another incident behind. Jesus Christ, what's happening in this lobby? I'm killing my rear tyres already. Right, gap behind is half a second now.
Car in P1, just at the fastest lap. 40.671. That was your fastest lap of the session.
41.4, good lap. That guy through there really compromises his line all the way out of here. The gap opening up now. Nice tight line. Needs to stay away from his draft. There's a back marker. I had a terrible, terrible race with a back marker a few days ago. We were 3 abreast coming into that corner and a back marker tried to rejoin the track there. Absolutely shocking. Took out the guy around my outside who span into me, who gave me wheel damage. Completely ruined the race. Awful, awful stuff. Really, really frustrating because it was such a good race up until that point. Right, I really need to shake this guy. That was a nice line. Right. What am I doing? Gonna get a cut in the track. 0.6. Just missed the braking point. Whoa!
Right, car on your left.
Did he just brake on the straight?
Car in P2, just at the fastest lap. 40.435.
Did he just brake on the straight?
All the damage is repairable.
Dude just slams on the brakes. Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, I am definitely part to blame for that, but why is he slamming on the brakes? Look, oh my god, look at his revs drop. Why is he slammed on the brakes? I don't even think he had a penalty for anything. No, look, he didn't have a penalty. I think he thought he was being good by letting us past. But he just didn't look at the fact that I was in his toe. Fuck's sake. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys.
We are where we expected to be.
Right. We've still got 1 minute and 40 left to tow in. This race is fucked now. Well, hopefully we come out somewhere interesting so I can actually have a bit of a, not a race, but you know, something going on. Ah, Jesus Christ. Completely ruined that for you guys.
Car 3 is up the front.
Oh. I don't think he would try and fuck up races like that. Like, I don't know. I don't think he would try and fuck it up, but that really felt like he tried to fuck it up. Oh, Jesus Christ almighty. Come on, just let me out of the pits. I want to go back racing again. God, that's so bad. I mean, I'm annoyed for my safety rating. I'm annoyed for the iRating, but I'm more annoyed for you guys because you were watching what could have been a decent race, absolutely squandered. completely ruined. I'm sorry. 10 seconds left, and then we're going to get chucked out in the middle of the field by looks of things. Yeah, we get chucked out right in the middle of pretty much where I was almost, I think. So we're done towing, and then we've got 10 seconds. We're going to come out about what will be 8, I think.
Okay, punch it.
If I get this spot on with 8. I can't, because the guy's coming up. I get put back into 3rd. I'm back in 3rd. Right, guy behind's 2.2 seconds. We're in 3rd place, boys. Don't worry about it. We're in 3rd place. Oh dear. Okay. Just got a hot lap now, I guess. To try and stop Javier from catching us. Oh, I'm so sorry. You've got to watch no fucking racing now. This is ridiculous. Fuck it. A little off track there, which was unnecessary. Ooh. Rear end did not enjoy that whatsoever. Don't worry, I won't block this guy. When he gets a touch closer, I'll make sure I get out of the way. But I still want to try and catch up 18th, if it's possible. Right, I'm definitely not driving at the edge. I'm driving under the limit at the minute. Right, you remind me of myself when I started. How long have you been playing iRacing for then? Or racing on iRacing? A bit too narrow. Dude's catching. I'll let him go on the entrance into the first corner, I think. Not because I'm on a flying lap, but it's my only half decent lap. Right. And then move over. Let's chase this guy down now. Try and stay close to him. What times is he doing? So I just did a 41.5. He did a 40.7, I think. So it'd be good if we can follow some of his lines. I feel like we're both running wide here. How have I run wide and he hasn't? You put overall pressure. Straight's not long enough to read it. I'll make sure I go through the messages. Right. For the time being, I want you guys to have someone in front to watch. At least me try and close down someone. Oh, we've gone wide. Oh, he's very quick through that corner. Very, very quick. God, he mounts those two curbs like he doesn't have a skid plate. About a year. Okay. We didn't lose the rear ends for that time. Let's try and set a decent lap now because we've got someone good to follow. Gap's only 0.8. Feel like he's drifting away. Come back. Come on, nice and narrow. There we go. Right, gap's only 0.9, so he's pulled out a 10th for the first two. Oh, no, it's 0.8. Come on! Run for a fastest lap. Oh, we took that nice. We took a 10th out of him there. He is so quick in this section though. He is so quick. Come on. Look, he's pulled out 2 temps and I don't know where. Come on. Keep it close. We should be on a quick lap here. If he's on a good lap, this is going to be a very good lap for us.
White flag this time.
Right, we lost 1/10 on him that lap. So, what is the lap time? What's the lap time?
That was your fastest lap.
It's a 40.9! It's our fastest lap recorded. Love that. Oh, that's right on the edge. We might be able to get 18th place here on the last lap. Ah, he's let me by.
Clear.
We're racing. we just got an overtake done for free there. We're still within a second of Javier. I don't think we're on as quick of a lap, but a 40.9 actually on the books. Well happy with that. We can check that out on Garage 61 afterwards. Get that power down. Right, where does he find the speed through here? Oh! Fuck me, I almost spun trying to do what he does. Right, none of that. I need to just hold 18. I don't know why. I don't think it's a thing in real life racing. But in a sim, it happens in a lot of sims, especially in iRacing.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap
If you're losing it,
0.6 seconds.
you can kind of just shake the wheel. And
Got about 5 laps.
that doesn't sound like it makes any sense whatsoever. But if you shake the wheel,
The car on the
it
right.
kind of
Stop to the
catches
right.
it. It doesn't sound like it should at all, but
All
I
right.
kind of just did it around that corner. I was about to lose it, and then
Better schedule some testing. We'll get it.
anyway, you put overall pressure on yourself, it will come out. Most of it is mind games. It 100% is mind games. Obviously, don't crash into me. Fuck me, I thought he was hitting me. A 40.9, I'm well happy with that, but I came 18th. Oh my god, that's just... Oh, I can't believe it. I'm so sad about that. That was so unfortunate. What lap was it? Yeah. This is us here. It's on the following lap, isn't it? First lap after. What lap is it? There it is. There it is. How I'm back. Not rear chase. Far chase. Or TB1. Look at this. This is so bad. Oh, it stresses me out watching it. It really stresses me out watching that. I cannot believe that. Obviously, I went really wide, which is why I was determined to get a draft down the straight. And then my guy just slows right down. Oh, dear. Oh, what did you say? The IR04 are sketchy. I prefer the F3. The F3 feel more like a go-kart, and sliding doesn't feel so artificial. When you say IR04, I'm guessing the F4 cars are IR04. I don't know them as anything else. Is that what they are? IR04 is the F4 car? I haven't driven the F3 car. I have the F3 car, but they don't host events for it at the minute, do they? It's all this Super Formula Lights, which I kind of want to try. I like the Hungaroring as well. It's a good track. I haven't raced it in iRacing, obviously, but it's a good track. The Formula Lights car, for me, feels a bit too quick. It just feels like things go wrong so quickly. It's almost too quick for for online racing. The F4s, there's enough time to think about the moves and everything else. Not that I couldn't do Formula Lights, but when I don't know the tracks, when I don't know the people I'm racing against, when it's online, the F4 feels a bit safer in general to me because it's a bit slower. But yeah, that could just be a load of waffle. But yeah, the Formula, oh, is that it? No, Formula C, no, Super Formula Lights. Well, is there any Formula 3 races? There isn't any Formula 3 races at the minute, is there? I don't think there is. Yeah, IR04 is Formula 4, right? Does it say what it is when I go into it? Can I click on the car and car info? There we go. I don't think it says anything about IR04, but I'm guessing you know what you're talking about, and that's what the Formula 4 car is. Ah, look at that. The safety rating is abysmal. F3 is Formula C. No, they used to have an F3 car, like a dedicated Formula 3 car. So, obviously, this is the Formula C, the Super Formula Lights. That's what it is, Super Formula Lights. So if you go into... No, that's F4. Oh. Okay, yeah. I was thinking it was a different car. Oh, okay, no. So this is obviously the Formula 4. FIA F4. These are the Super Formula Lights. And then if I go into like my cars or profile my content, that's obviously the F3 car. I haven't actually done any sessions in the F3 car. That's obviously the Formula Lights. I think this has got a bigger engine or more powerful engine. And then I haven't really raced. I don't know what is the IR04. I need to have a look. If I put in 04, is it going to come up? IR? Super Formula Lights are good, but things that come up very quick. Yeah, exactly. They do. They come up so quick. It doesn't feel great for. So that's the IR01. So I put in IR04. Is that going to come up? Nothing. What should I search to find the car you're talking about? IR05, IR01. I can't see any IR04. Yeah, no problem. Old mate Metty. Do you make any content or you just race as well on iRacing? Renault 2. That looks like such a cool car. 200 horsepower. Are these all just basically F3 cars? They're all just some kind of F3 car. That looks like a very cool car as well. God, how many Formula cars are there? Don't worry about it. Have a Google and get back to me. the next race isn't for when is that? We got another 20 minutes until the next race. Gosh, she looks so cool. So cool. I just raced. I do. So, Nikhil, IR04 is F4 only. I just race. I do. So it's hard to stream, but I'm going to start taking clips of good races after. Yeah, 100%. That's an easier way to do it because obviously iRacing records all the data, so you can play it back, and that way you've not got to worry about stressing out your system whilst you're racing. Because I get not too many frame dips, but I do lose some frames. The Super Formula car, it's a very cool looking car. Um, is that the old Formula One car? It's got to be the old Formula One car. Try the Super Formula Lights if you haven't already. I have raced the Super Formula Lights. Um, like the other guy said, like Pete, is it Pete? No, Messi. Like Messi said, things just come up so quick, so quick. One sec, I'll have a look at what they're running at the minute. Okay, racing official. Okay, Super Formula. Yeah, so I don't actually have the Hungaroring, and there's only 9 people around there at the minute. So it's probably not a great time for me to hop on to Formula Lights. What's the schedule like? So they've done Hockenheim, Roadlancer, Villeneuve, Motegi, Monza. What week are we in? They're in Hungaroring. Okay, so I've got Barcelona next week. F3 is like a 4, just like 4. Yeah, Formula Light, just slower. Yeah, it's good. History of fun races, not take up. Yeah, no, it doesn't hold up too much space at all. When you stream, obviously, it condenses a lot of the data down, so it doesn't actually require too much space. But yeah, I can try the Super Formula Lights. I think probably, I say next week. It's tomorrow, isn't it? The tracks reset tomorrow, so they won't be at the Hungaroring anymore. Tomorrow they'll be at Barcelona Historic. What's the historic track? Just no chicane. Yeah, they take out the chicane. It's just the old version that was a lot quicker at the end. It's probably better for the Formula cars. It's a bit cumbersome having a Formula car go through there. Am I tripping? You might be. What's going on, Messi? Why are you tripping? I feel like I need to reduce the latency on the stream so I can be more up to speed with when you send messages. But was it F4 used to be called IR4? I don't know. Should we have a look? Should we have a little look? What we going? iRacing IR4. iRacing IR04. IR04. Well, there's definitely a post about the IR04. New content, Formula IR04. We'll have a little look. Ah, there you go. Yeah, that's definitely the F4 car. That's definitely the F4 car. I recognise that wheel anywhere. It's good fun. It's good fun. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Yeah, no, it's good fun racing this car. Now, I want to get up Garage 61 quickly. I need to turn the fan off. It is getting cold. Right. What have we got? We got a message. There's nothing on Discord. There definitely is. Any settings for ACC? As in no profile or no Discord? Reply. What am I doing? Garage 61. So yeah, that was a really good lap we managed to get in at the end of that session. Really happy with that. That beats my last time by quite some way. 54% clean. That's shocking. Oh, that makes sense. Sorry for the confusion. Yeah. So where are we? God, what is going on with the telemetry? Oh, is it because yeah. So I back out into the menus halfway through the session. That's why it's put run 1, run 2. Okay. Analyze. Yeah. Analyze. Hello. analyze, and then I want to analyze it to this session here. Now what I'm going to do, I whack that in the middle there. What I need to, I've forgotten how to do it. Configure. Here we go. Right, so my first ever lap time was a 42.075. So that's obviously, I've come some way. 1.1 seconds of a way. Right, now let's just find that difference between my original. Yeah, let's go from my original lap to my current lap. Analyze selected laps. So this is a really, really cool piece of software. You can see, so what you can do is you can highlight on here. This section down here shows you, I don't know how well you can see this, shows you how much time you gain / loss. So I don't know if you can read that. It says -1 tenth, -1.4 tenths. I lost some time through here. That's because I learned that you can have a slower apex speed, but then a much quicker exit, and then you gain that time back for the rest of the journey. So over this whole lap time, I made exactly, no, over the whole lap time. Where is it? I need the full thing. How do I select the full thing? Anyway, so for the first corner, you can see my brake trace. The grey line I broke slightly later, slightly less hard, carried more speed in, kind of came to the same entry speed or apex speed. And then in terms of getting on throttle, I got on throttle slightly later, but slightly more consistently. Can you see with the red trace, it comes up, it comes down, it comes up, it comes down. Really cool piece of software. So yeah, Garage 61 is free. This is sick. Is it free? Yeah, 100% free. Fantastic. Just yeah, exactly. Nikhil knows. Do you use Garage 61, Nikhil? So from here to here, I gained like no time whatsoever. It's all just very similar. So you can actually see the difference in line as well. If you want to see how your line compares to someone else's, you can zoom right into the track. And not only does it have all the speed, it's got the lines you took as well. So on my quicker lap, I started a bit wider, came in tighter, and then carried a bit more. I'm guessing that's exit speed. Oh no, I didn't carry more exit speed. I carried less. So I gained most of my time in the corner. So if we go from here to down the end of the straight, what you can see is I came in a bit faster. The brake trace, so I broke a bit less, but for a bit longer. Got it rotated in. Garage 61 is a lifesaver. Just sign it. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. Because not only this, you can see your own data. You can go into it's a little bit of a kerfuffle. But if you go into a new tab, you can go into yeah, if you click on F4, and then if you just search for the track you're on, Jerez, we're at the Grand Prix track. You can go into ranking. Then you can go check yourself out in the ranking. So this is going to show everyone who uses Garage 61's best lap times on the track. Gives you the option to check their setups. Now these are all locked. A lot of people that are very quick have their setups locked, but you can still analyze their stuff. So 39.8. I'm not going to analyze against that because he absolutely whips me everywhere, and that would just be depressing. But if I'm correct, we're 24th. Look at that. Well happy with that. 24th in Garage 61. Now obviously it's only Garage 61, it's not like the fucking world. But that's a fantastic lap time. So yeah, you can go in and then find someone's lap time that's a bit quicker. So we did a 40.9. Let's try and find someone with a 40.5. You just click analyze, and then you'll be asked, do you want to create a new analysis or do you want to take it into your current session? Whack it in the current session. And now, because I've got 3 lap times, what I am going to do is I'm just going to get rid of my slower one, which is this one. And now you can see where you gain and lose time. So because of the way round, can I change the order? Yeah, let's change it like that. Analyze selected laps. You can see how time is lost, time is made. There we go. So through the first corner, I carry a bit more speed into the apex. Is that the case? Yeah, so I'm the blue line now. I carry a bit more speed into the apex. He carries some more speed out. Uh, the rest of this is all me losing time up until this corner here. Then I claim some back. But look at his run. So he gains over this section here 2 tenths down this straight. Now that suggests to me slightly maybe he's on a lower downforce setup. I haven't tried the ghost car feature of Garage 61. That's because I don't normally go in offline sessions. I don't really do any practice. I just normally just race. And I don't think you can have the ghost up. But I have seen other people. Well, I've seen how you can use it, but I haven't used it myself. Um, One thing I haven't mentioned as well is down at the bottom here, you've got steering angle. So you can see through the corner how much steering we take. So this guy's got some really big bumps in his traces here. So I'm guessing he's got a very high force feedback wheel because normally my line is much more jagged than other people's because I've got so much torque. When I get a bump through the wheel, I really feel it. Normally other people's traces are really smooth. So where do we lose time into this corner? So going in, I broke a little bit later, a little bit harder. And in terms of speed, I carry more speed in, slow down more, and have a worse exit. So his line here must be really good, I'm guessing. Well, we start off wider. He starts off less wide. We follow basically the same line into the corner. He keeps it super tight. This is where you kind of literally dip your wheels into the grass. Like, look, he's on the inside of the track. Can you see that? So, whereas you think my line's basically as inside as you can get, he's off the track because that's how inside he is, trying to get an exit out of this corner. Look at his throttle trace. Very up and down. Very, very up and down. Anyway, let's go to the latter half of the track because it gets interesting on the latter half. So we'll zoom out here. Um, so yeah, let's look. Let's look at the braking point through here. So he's coming in slightly quicker. Yeah, he's about 4 kilometers an hour quicker. We hit the brakes, very similar time. My brakes, I hit much harder, but for a very, very similar duration. He hits his brakes really weird. Look at that. He goes up to 80%, then goes up to 90 at the end of the braking, whereas I go up to 95 and start trailing off the brakes. And the way we come off the brakes is very similar. Nice and smooth on the trail braking side. He comes onto the brakes quite progressively. See, I would think if I was analysing this as a professional racer, that I've come on the brakes a lot better there. I'm there's a lot less time between when I've started braking. So what you can do if you want is you can even zoom into something like that a lot more. Um, so just grab the whole thing, and then you can go, yeah, I want to analyze that section a bit more, and you can break it down even further. So I'm a lot more immediate on the brakes, and then we trail off very similar. Anyway, I don't want to bore you there. So over the next straight, there's pretty much no time gain. You can see all the time. So every time you select something, you can see how much time was gained. So there's literally nothing of a second there in between here and that corner. I make some time on him. No, okay. Over the whole corner, we're basically even, but I kind of gain some time back coming into the apex. And then I run. No, he runs wider than me. So maybe I'm keeping it too tight and scrubbing off a bit too much speed. So you can see I come into this corner a lot hotter, hit my lowest point later. He hits his lowest point much earlier, and then he gets back on throttle. So where I wanted to get back on throttle, you can see it on the trace. We were trying to get back on throttle at the same point, but I realised I obviously couldn't. I had to wait a second, and then I put the rest of the power down. That's really interesting to look at. And now one of the trickiest little sections of the corner. So this double right-hander here. Have you tried the ghost car feature? No, I obviously. Sorry, I was just checking if I missed any messages. Through here, I carry a little bit more speed. He has a slightly better apex. He gets back on throttle a bit more abruptly. Then we do something very similar through here. So my brake trace again, a bit harder, a bit shorter. His is more dragging it through the corner. And then there's a steering angle as well. I'm guessing we're both on a Simmucube because these lines here are very, very similar, which is not normally the case. Okay, and then the last chicane is this bit here. So this bit is so tricky. So we brake at the same time, the same way again. Look at that. That's such a similar trace. Considering there's like no points of reference on this track to pick out that braking point, we're very, very similar. Nice meeting you guys. I'm off. I'll be streaming for the next race. I didn't mean to bore you with this, but normally I end the stream, so I'm glad you got to see Garage 61. Right, and then I get a better exit onto the last corner. Brake very similarly again, and then get back on throttle a little bit sooner. All right, Nikhil, I think it's you that's still watching. If you are, I hope you enjoyed it. In about 5 minutes, the race is going to start. So I'll